Hi Scorpio, this is Shah and welcome back. This is your romance reading for May 2021 and we are in Taurus energy as of today. It is the 21st of April and we're leaving the energy of Aries behind, the Aries season. That was also house number 1 and we're in house number 2, and that means some people might get frustrated because it is the energy of putting our ideas or our affirmations, visualizations into the material world. And this is the terrible 2 because it's house number 2, it's the infant. So yes, we will learn things and we are trying to manifest things and putting them into the material world. And it is also a gentler energy, it is an earth energy, and also tangible, durable, and for long term. Slow but steady. So let's have a look what the energy is going to be for you in the cards. And so far it's been really magical, I might add, and I'm glad we have left that 2020 energy in March, and the end of March we were already feeling the energy of Aries, and now we are in Taurus, much more gentler, so go with the flow. I'm using a new deck and it is the Dream Keepers. If you would like to see all the cards, then I suggest have a look at the review. It is such a beautiful deck and I really wanted this, and I've been waiting for it for 5 months, and or 4.5 months rather, and now I've got it. It's magic. It stimulates me even more. It makes me think outside the box, and that's why it drawed me to this deck. And it's also by an artist. It was actually the card The Lovers that drew me to this deck. Losing your head, there you are, it's not screwed up. They might come out in your reading. And please do remind people that are hard of hearing or deaf that they can hit the white square and they will have subtitles. Even people that can hardly see anything can follow the storyline by just listening as I'm explaining the position of the cards and what the cards mean and what kind of people or zodiac signs are within the reading. So I'm going to switch the scene, and I thank you very much for your likes and shares, and please keep on sharing and liking and also subscribing, then we will be found much easier in Google. And that said, now we're going to the other scene. Here you are, you can see me in the bottom of the right hand corner, and people that are hard of hearing or deaf can see me lip read. So there's already 2 cards come out. So here we go. You have the Page of Pentacles and you also have the 4 of Cups. Now I'm going to do a 9 card spread, 3 across and 3 down, so that the first line will be the past. You can see that or take that as the past, and the middle one as the present, and the third one, but last but not least, as the future. Okay, so you've got the Page of Pentacles. That means that there could be a Taurus, Virgo or a Capricorn around you, a prominent one, or you, if you're not hooked up, you could be meeting one. Well, you could be also meeting one of these people even if you are hooked up, and they might be very interested in you, so that could be a challenge. But that's the card you're coming in with. That's the explanation of that one. It also means news, but I'll be going into each card in depth. Okay, The second card is the Four of Cups. You might be up in your head, and your head might be mulling around, and I will come to that one. That's your second card in the first row, and then you have the Two of Swords. Now that said, we're going on to the second line. That's also the middle line. These cards flipped out. So the first card is the Five of Swords. So there might be disagreements or arguments, and I think that is in the past. Well, let's see what else comes out, whether it carries on. So perhaps you might have been very careful in the past by holding your tongue and walking away and say, calm down and I'll talk to you when you're ready. You've got the Queen of Swords in the middle of your reading. That means that you kept your emotions under control, or you could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius. But the Queen is the second house and Libra is the second house of air signs, but they usually say sorry about that, I'll get back to you in a minute. They usually say the second house for Libra, and that is the Queen. Okay, now talking about the devil. I'm doing Scorpio, and a Scorpio phoned me. I'm going to leave that in there, and that Scorpio will know who I'm talking about. I do have connections with my cyber angels from time to time, and as you can see, you can reach me through Messenger, and so long as you know where my Messenger is, that's on Facebook, Charlie's Angel Tarot. But it's better to app before you phone me, just in case I'm in company or in a conference, but usually I do switch off then. If you can't get hold of me, then I message you back ASAP. And I do have a new page. I have CharliesAngelTarot.com, the page, not the Facebook, but the page. Really, this is anybody can see it. This is fairly new, and you can also find me on the website, and all the details are below. So for those my darling Scorpios, I'm sorry about that, but another Scorpio was interrupting your reading. I'm talking about the devil, and I'm talking about the Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Now you, with this, I'm coming back with this Queen of Swords. You kept quiet. That's what I said. You got your emotions under control. Well done, because you are rising above difficulties. You're not going there. You've been there in the past. You've been hurt because you're a very sensitive person, and you crawl back into your little shell. And somebody said to me, yeah, but Scorpio doesn't have a shell. That is Cancer. I said, no, if you look at a photo, it's like a little shell, a protective armor he wears, and you do shrink back in your shell like the fish hide underneath the rocks, and Cancer also creeps back into his shell if you're hurt. You don't show your emotions very quickly, but if you do get hurt, you will very badly, but then it is really serious. But generally you're beautiful people, and you are empaths as well, and you don't have that much recognition that you are empaths or whatever have you. And there is a card that is flipped here, and it is the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, that is my give and take card. You might be getting a gift from somebody that's more fortunate than you, or a helping hand or a listening ear, or you might be the more fortunate one giving a gift. This could be money, this could be a bunch of flowers, or a helping hand, or a listening ear. Okay, wow. Okay, that is the third card in the middle of the reading, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Three Stooges. This is like the subconscious, the conscious, and the mind. This is also my, in this deck I would say, the trine, like the holy three, how do you call that, the divine, no, there's another word for it, I can't think of it at the moment. The Holy Trinity. Yes, so the word number three is wholesome, is also creative, but it is actually number 10, so there is an ending. The Wheel of Fortune, the three fates. It's also the underworld, the earth, and the heaven. So there you go. You've got the three worlds. And it's such a beautiful card. That's also my karma card. So if you've done good or bad, it will be returned to you threefold, and if somebody's done you wrong, it's underneath, I'll get there in the reading, underneath the Five of Swords. They will get their karma, don't worry. You've also got the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is that plans are coming to fruition, the boats are coming in. Wow, nice one. So you've got the three fates and you've got the Three of Wands, and I did say three is important. Wow. Okay, and you're moving up from 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Wow, you are climbing the ladder. You are moving on to a better space, and you've got the Ace of Cups. So if you're not hooked up, this means that you could have a new love. Now underneath the deck, let's have a look what we've got underneath the deck. You've got the King of Pentacles, and that means everything you touch will turn to gold. Now here we go. Now I can do the story. The overall energy is that you've got the King of Cups, which is Taurus, because that's the first house. It could also be a time significator, but it can also be Virgo or Capricorn. That is in your life prominently, but prominently it is Taurus. Okay. Everything you touch will turn to gold. You know how to invest. The King of Cups always does his research before he invests. If you haven't got a relationship and you meet somebody, this relationship will be gold. It will be worth its weight in gold. Also, it will be for long term. Slow but steady. You've got the Page of Pentacles. You're getting news, so this could be news about a job, news about your investment, whether it's in love. This is a romance reading, so but this could also be an invitation to go out to dinner. This could be also news about a promotion, so that you can advance in your relationship. After all, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the same row, so perhaps this might have already happened in the past or the recent past, because it is the first row. And then we've got the Five of Swords. Perhaps there were disagreements about this promotion or this news with somebody else that is jealous. That's the feeling that I'm getting. Perhaps somebody, an old girl friend or a boyfriend, is jealous of you. Ah, but you've just broken up with me. How can you go out and accept invitations? Boom. So that could be news from an ex, because I do feel there is something with the past. Also, because of the Karma card, karma will be returned threefold, whether it's you or somebody from the past. It could also be news about a child. If you are hooked up and you have children, this could be news about a child, or a child could say something about it, and it is news to your ears. You know how children are. They've got ears everywhere when they are grown up. So the child might have picked something up, like Mother Day is coming on, and Dad went to the shop, a perfume shop or a jewellery shop, and the kids were there, and the child drops a bit of news. Dad has been to the jewelers or to the perfumery. Well, you know what you're going to get. Um, just saying so. Anyway, you seem to be also what is happening. This is the first row, so that is above you. What is hanging above you? That is news. And the Four of Cups is basically that you're stuck in your head. You might be overthinking things. You might be depressed. But don't worry, and you're looking towards this news. Perhaps you are waiting on news and you're worried and you are thinking about it. But you are holding, or this lady is holding a head, and there is a scissors in the brain, like cut away. And this is what I mean, thinking outside the box. Perhaps you are taking time out. The Four of Swords means taking time out, rest and meditation, contemplation, evaluation. So does the Four of Pentacles, closing yourself off, isolating yourself from the world outside and outside you. And also the same with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, the Four of Cups, I can't think now. This is the Four of Cups. There's the Four of Coins, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Wands is the marriage card. So yes, that is not closing off. That is celebrations. That's the odd one out, if you ask me, in the fours. A lot of fours are solemnly isolating, taking rest, and this is what happens. You might be contemplating positively, not negatively, but letting go of things that are of no use to you, so that you can put your ideas out into the material world in Taurus time. So come out of your head and get into action. Cut away what is of no use to you and get on with life and put out these new ideas. Excuse me, I'm going to have to pause because I'm going to sneeze. Well, that was a loud sneeze. Underneath the Four of Cups you have the Queen of Swords. If it is not a Libra, a Gemini or an Aquarius, then you could be taking action to get clarity, more information. You might be in a situation you need professional advice, so you might be seeking advice from a mother figure or from somebody in an institution or a municipality. It could be with regards to a study or a job like Social Security, the job centre, and that is also an institution. It could also be to do with your finances or perhaps your health. With this arguing or this difficult period that you've had, you might seek legal advice. This could be with regards to work, but also with regards to your relationship, because you've invested heavily, because you've got the King of Pentacles. If you are not hooked up and you've met somebody, then perhaps you might need advice, I feel, on how to put yourself out there, and I've got a feeling it is to how to be down to earth, how to bring peace within yourself, peace of mind, not to be depressed. So it could be health wise as well. What I'm also thinking on how to plan your next step, that is also an investment. Perhaps you want a child but your partner doesn't, or vice versa. You could be career orientated, as the Queen of Swords is more of a career woman, like the Queen of Fire, the Wands, than the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Now, why am I saying advice? This is the feeling that I'm getting, also because of this beautiful king. He does investigate before he it does the research and investigation before investing in something, whether it's a relationship or material wealth. Um, it could be a marriage guidance counselor that you're seeking because you might not feel happy in your present relationship or in this relationship that you are in, and you might feel isolated because this is also a very isolated lady that she's sitting there on her own. Wow. But your plans are coming to fruition. Look at this. You've got the Three of Wands. There could be arguments about it, but you're thinking about it, and you could get help because you've got the Six of Pentacles from somebody more fortunate. Well, that could be a marriage guidance counselor. They are fortunate because then they are outside your relationship, so they can look with a fresh perspective towards your relationship, and you see that these two people are really listening or watching what she's going to do or what she's going to say. If you are in a situation that you are more fortunate, and there could be two other people that have this fighting going on within their relationship, perhaps you might be the mother figure or the arbitrator mediator for them. Remember, all the cards have two sides to them. So definitely plans are coming to fruition. I feel that you are with your partner that you love. You have to. Two means always balance, coming together, but you are not seeing it, and it's lying in the first row of the what is lying above you, the Two of Swords. Again, isolation, closing off your mind, your sight, your heart, your solar plex. Throw away those swords, spread your wings. You can see that there is a cup and also a finger saying hello, watch out. So what these two cards, the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, she's blindfolded. Take it off. Open your heart, open your mind, open your sight. Look what is around you and not just in front of you. You're blinded by something. Perhaps you feel blocked, so open up. Get that advice. Seek that advice on how to relax and open up. Let your inner child come out. If there are arguments, don't worry about it. If there are difficulties, don't worry about it. Karma is on your side. You might feel a little bit like a whirlwind at the moment. Also, these stooges, every single cut is from the mind, the mouth, the chest, the heart, the solar plex, also the groin, which is the sacral chakra, which means a new beginning, a birth. And this is how I look at it in this card. You might feel wobbly or uncertain, and that's why you need advice. So if you can't get the advice of your partner, if you are hooked up, then seek outside advice. This could be a marriage guidance counselor. This could be a doctor for you against the stress. If you're not feeling safe, this could be somebody that deals with security within yourself, but also within the home. So it could be also a legal advisor. Okay, something could be coming to an end with the Wheel of Fortune. Don't listen to gossip. When I see the Three Stooges in the Wheel of Fortune, then I just always, it speaks to me as gossip mongers. Don't listen to gossip. Get the clarity and the truth, and that's what the Queen of Swords stand for. Okay, find it out for yourself. So that's why you might be seeking legal advice or an investigator or whatever to get the truth out, so that you can make up your mind whether to stay or go for it or leave. It depends, of course, in your situation. If you have a relationship, whether to stay or whether to go. If you haven't got a relationship, on how to go for a relationship or a person. Nowadays, you have to be more careful, especially if you meet somebody on the web. And to me, the wheel of fortune is like the world, and you do work with global things. Global is internet websites, so yes, you have to be careful that the people are who they say. If you are hooked up, you might be making plans to expand, because the wheel of fortune also means moving home, extending the family, going up to the next level. If you are going out, you might be getting engaged, from engaged to getting married, from married to getting extension in the family. Father, mother and child, the three people. It could be even 3 children. You might already have 2 children and going for the third one. You've also got the 3 sticks here, or the 3 wands. Emotional bliss is yours. All aces are victory, and this ace means balance. You will be ultimately happy. This could be with a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. So Scorpio, there is happiness in May for you, or in Taurus season. So long you open your mind, your heart and your solar plex, and let your inner child come out to play. Don't be too serious like the King of Pentacles. You have to maintain the balance. Have self-assurance. And you know, I see the water signs as jolly people, people that love parties. They represent fluids, so it's like wine and beer and things like that. Be careful you don't drink too much. Be steady and slow. Okay, and this is a ballerina, so dance for joy. You will have joy in May. Wow, so long you open up. Now, from the uh, Romance Angels Oracle, uh, this one is coming out. This is speaking to me. Children, and I'm talking about children here. Perhaps you might find it difficult to get pregnant, or you can't face the fact that you might not get pregnant. Some of us can't get pregnant, and some of us have difficulty to get pregnant. That's why you might have to seek help. Okay, so clarity, surgeon, gynecologist, that is somebody that cuts as well. They will bring clarity. They will tell you how to take off that blindfold and spread your wings and fly to the sky and feel free and happy. Your love life is being affected by children. Even if you haven't got children, it can be the fact that you don't have children that is affecting the relationship. Ooh, or the bio clock is making it difficult to get pregnant. Okay. Empowerment. Peaceful dreamer. Dreams can come true. Don't give up hope. There are so many people that love you and that are willing to help you. Perhaps you are scared that you can't balance the finances, work and home life, and that's why you might not want children or find it difficult to have children. Well, there's plenty of people around you that will help. Perhaps that is the argument in the relationship. So seek help, advice, do your research. You've got the frog. Well, you're going to kiss a frog and get your prince. It's time to be heard. That's what I'm hearing. It's time to be heard on what matters to you. Frog cleanses negativity, making way for the new. And you've got the new way. With the ace, the wheel of fortune, getting married, going up to the next level, boom, 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 moving home, expanding, boom, because you want to start a family. Perhaps you've already got a family, but you need to expand. Okay, but you're not seeing the way forward. That is very, very clear. Beautiful card. Now one more card, and that is of the audacious action angels. So the angels are going to tell you what action to take, hopefully. Let's see whether we can see what is coming out. Okay, that's the card that fell, and we've got Witch It. Woo! Witch. Oh, it's not the witch, but use your wisdom. Look at the path, and the hat is a part of the path. That is so wonderful. Look, you've got the ice. Use your ice. Take that blindfold off. Don't look in front of you. Look around you, because the owl can do 180 degrees turnaround. Woo! Nice one. Or 360 degrees. And use your mind, use your wisdom. Like the Queen of Swords, she stands for wisdom. Open all the solar plexus and chakras. Okay. So, which? What are you going to go for? Witch. It also sounds a bit like do your magic, the witch. Okay. What are you going for? What choice are you going to make? This is absolutely phenomenal. It is up to you. Take charge, and you can only do that by opening up your mind, your heart and your solar plex and taking action. You've also got 36 here. That is a 9, and a 9 also means an ending. So you've got the ending in the Wheel of Fortune. That's a 10. Ending, new beginning. You've got the Ace of Cups, new beginning, and you also have whoa, gosh, no, that's it. The choice of the audacious action angel. What choice are you going to make? I'm hearing you are holding the key. Empowerment. That is what you need. Stand in your power. And you, like I said, you rise above the 5 of Swords. You walk away. It might this is octopus. You might be doing everything, or you did do everything, but you're walking away now. Everybody has to be in their own empowerment, you and your partner. I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and when you're both empowered, then you can also both find the balance within the relationship. And don't close your heart, don't close your throat, like here, cut off with the Three Stooges. Communicate. Be the Queen of Swords. Use your wisdom. Communicate. And be creative. Be true. Be transparent. Be honest. Love it. And gain knowledge before you set the plans into action. I love it. I hope you do too, Scorpio. I love you, and please stay safe and be blessed. Please like and share, and please help people that are hard of hearing or can see badly to listen, and the people hard of hearing to hit that white square. Open their world as well. Thank you.